Oh, Kendrick Perkins. Oh, Kendrick Perkins. Talk about hypocrisy. That's a big word for him. He says, how come Jokic, they say he needs help, but LeBron gets criticized for it? What's my reaction? uh, I will say Jokic, LeBron has a better overall career than Jokic at this stage, you know. But let's look at it for what it really is. Wake me up when Jokic gets to have Dwayne Wade, who's considered one of the three greatest two guards ever. When he's got a Chris Bosh, who was a 20 and 10 man yearly before he came to Miami. Or Ray Allen, who hit the biggest shot of LeBron James's career, and arguably there with Kyrie. We'll get to that in a little bit. Wake me up when you have those three to boot. Then you go to Cleveland with Kyrie Irving, who hit the biggest shot in LeBron James's postseason career. Kevin Love, who was a 20 plus point a game before he came, who deferred. But let's just stick with D Wade and Ray Allen, who are considered two of the 75 greatest players. Before we get to Anthony Davis in the bubble ring, who's considered top 75 greatest player ever, who just got traded for Luka Doncic. Kendrick Perkins, I know you got taken off of one of LeBron's friends on Instagram or something, and you trying to crawl yourself back. You to crawl yourself to the hole you came from with your over the rated jive turkey takes. I don't know who's more corny, you or Ocho. Man, you know good and well that Jokic is young in his peak in his prime, and he ain't never played with the caliber of some of those guys I just named. I like Jamal Murray, and sometimes he looks like he's in the 12 to 15 best player going, and other times he looks like he could be in the 25 to 155 pile, depends on how he play. And Aaron Gordon, who has been good, definitely saved Jokic in the postseason this year, ain't top tier. Neither is Michael Porter Jr., who looks like a bigger version of Klay Thompson, but he just don't bring nothing. What do you have? And Russell Westbrook came after the fact, so he's not played with a fellow All-Star, someone on the level. As a matter of fact, if you put Jokic and LeBron side by side, all around game, Jokic does look better because he done made some of those cats who are good. Some play great, but sometimes look busters. He done made got results out of them. LeBron then played with top of the line. How can you make a comparison? How can you even say that Kendrick Perkins? Because it shows how just a dense jive turkey that you're a suck up that you are. Because in reality, Jokic triple doubles are verified and clarified because he ain't played with no Dwayne Wade. He ain't played with no Ray Allen. He ain't played with no Chris Bosh. He ain't played with no Kyrie Irving. He ain't played with no Kevin Love. He ain't played with no Anthony Davis or Luka Doncic. Do I need to go on? See, LeBron's got all them four chips he got with top tier players. Two with D Wade, two with C Bosh. Then he got the other rings with Kyrie and Anthony Davis. So you're talking about a who's who of some of the best players you've seen in the last 30 plus years. Ain't nobody gonna say that about Jamal Murray. They sure ain't gonna say that about Gordon or Porter Jr. But you see how this is when Kendrick talking about hypocrisy. Hypocrisy how? If they were both the same age and they had the same, well, I put it to you like this. If Jokic had what LeBron James had to work with, he'd probably be heading towards rings on both his fingers. You could call him Liberace Jokic because because he wouldn't go no 10 times and no 8, 9, 10 times in a row and lose as much. And I got to keep it 100. And I have issues sometimes with Jokic, but having a lack of talent, as a matter of fact, I like to see him have the options LeBron had. Then we see who's the so-called GOAT or whoever they want to debate. But Kendrick Perkins, I'm calling you're hilarious on this one. Please, Jokic ain't never played with the half LeBron did. Give him the half of LeBron has, he probably has 2 or 3 rings easily, and at a high level with what he's had to work with. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm on one top. Peace.